my name is Graham Folgate, and I was one of the helpers for the Penn State Air Challenge for Norwin. And we basically took about 6 months to do this. It's been definitely a fun process, working on it and everything. Fun. That's what makes the engineering process fun, is all the challenges you have to face. And you do have to work around it, and you do eventually have to find a solution, or else it's never going to work. So what we did is we had a design that would spin around in a circle, and hopefully our ultimate goal was to have it go 90 degrees and reload. And we did eventually do that, but hopefully for next year we're going to have it automatically reload instead of having to pick it up and land each time. For the real world, that would be very inconvenient to do that, so we have to think of better ways to do that and do it automatically instead of actually having it drop down and reload each time. So if we can work on that next year, that'd be definitely a really cool idea. But this has definitely gotten me more interested in engineering as a whole, and it's just a lot of fun. It does seem to help a lot of people, and we're in need of it right now as well. We need more people to learn math and science and go into these fields. So hopefully I can just keep on pursuing this, and hopefully my main goal is to go into mechanical engineering and keep pursuing that. But it was definitely a great opportunity to do, and hope to do it again next year.
Well, we took way too long, I think, to plan. It helped us, and we definitely got a good design down, but in the end we didn't have enough time to troubleshoot the problems we had with our design, and we slowly just stripped away to a design. Like, we had like this big convoluted system, and then we realized we were pressed for time, so we took one thing off, and then we realized we couldn't get something else to work, so we took that off. And eventually we got it to work, but what we had was a very, very simplified version of what we started out with. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it did seem to kind of get in our way, and it impeded into the time that we could have used to perfect the thing we ended up with at the end.
When I signed up for the project, I knew that this was going to be a major undertaking. I did have some programming skills and was pretty good at physics, so I thought I might as well sign up. At the end, we were able to have a small group of dedicated students and builders that were apparently able to get everything up and running. I was glad to have helped in the small bit that I could. I will have to say that whenever I saw the projectile actually fall out of the robot that we had worked for almost half a year on, I was ecstatic just to see something that I spent almost every single day after school working on finally pay off. It was great. I know that in my chosen field, I'm going to be doing a lot of the same strenuous and stressful work. Now I'm more of a software person, and I'm just glad that I was able to do everything that I could with the skills that I had.
I'll start off by saying that the whole entire idea for this challenge was a great plan to see air and land. I had tons of fun doing it. Coming to this, I didn't really know quite what to expect. I soon found out that it was more robotics and programming based. I thought it was going to be more physics based, but that actually worked for me pretty well. And came in with the knowledge I had from robotics class about VEX and robot C-words. We use easy C-words. I actually learned a lot about, that's one of the biggest things that came out is knowing how to use easy C. The feeling you get when I actually saw that fall, I wasn't even down at the launch area. I was up working on the program still. And to see it actually fall was one of the greatest feelings. I had no idea if it was actually going to work. We came into the event not expecting as much as actually happened. If actually 3 successful drops, that was just huge. To really learn that, gain new experience through it all, make a few friends even at the challenge event. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Luke Sacconi, and I'm the teacher for the Air Challenge that we did. And I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of my team. The final team really spent a lot of time, and they stayed after school days and days. We had a lot of things we had to overcome, and they really worked through it, and we were really able to actually hit 2 out of 3 targets. So I'm really proud of them. I think they worked really hard, and I'm excited about next year. They're all juniors, so we'll see what we can do with it for next year, make it better, and see if we can get all 3 next year.
This is the Moodle site that Mr. C put up for all of us to communicate on. We put pictures like this up on it to review during the initial design phase. This is just another picture of our reviewing. It's a kind of a testament to how complicated our original plan was. And this is a picture when it was an airplane originally. That took a lot longer than you would think to make. Once we got all of our parts, we started building. These are just some various pictures of us building our device that ended up going on the PVC pipe. We use fishing spools for our cylinder and standard VEX things for the container. That is the finished product. That is a gear we scavenged to make it work right, because when we initially tested it, it was dragging on the steel, so the gear lifted it up off of the steel and helped it spin the way we needed it to.
Haha!
Once it was built, we took it outside to test it.
Maybe I'm too far off.
Getting too much plus or minus.
Maybe. Just
Okay,
maybe.
we're getting somewhere now.
Okay. How do I stop?
There we go.
This is a picture of the Excel file we used to calculate our coordinates.
This is a picture of us shortly before the actual dropping took place, working on our program and everything, making sure everything's set up correctly, entering the coordinates in for the different targets. Yeah, we're actually getting ready to take off shortly, and find if it works.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in.
Hey! It dropped! Woo!
Okay, back up. There we go. That's it, right? You guys want another coordinate? You want to try another one?
There's no
You
another.
only got one?
Yeah.
All right, good job, guys.
Good job. That was great.
Yeah.
There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Giving in can't be wrong.
Hey! 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 It dropped!